Good morning. My name is Lama Jigme Gyatso, the Rational Contemplative. This is the Buddha Joy Meditation School. Welcome to Meditative Musings. Today we explore the provocative question, is CrossFit a cult? Quick disclaimer, I'm neither a psychiatrist, a psychologist, nor an attorney, but I have been involved in not one, but two cults. One was a Christian fundamentalist cult, and one was a Buddhist fundamentalist cult. What did they have in common? Well, number one, they demanded a huge amount of their members' time, a huge amount of the members' energy. They demanded to become actually the center of their members' life. They demanded to become the keypin to their members' identity. And they charged exorbitant fees. Sometimes those fees were in the terms of donations or contributions, but they had their hands deep in the pockets of their members. Have you ever spoken to a CrossFit enthusiast? Does any of this sound familiar to you? Have you ever heard that the majority of them use the same nomenclature, the same terminology? That if you were, for instance, every time I've had a conversation with a CrossFit enthusiast, and I've explained that despite the fact that I am physically disabled, I have a lifelong commitment to body weight fitness. And that because of my physical limitations, I've had to find a way to make my workouts as efficient as possible as my pain and my endurance have diminished with every passing quarter. So much so that I'm now able to get a complete workout in under 10 minutes, often under 5 minutes. Every CrossFit enthusiast, rather than saying, that's so great that you're spitting in the face of your disability, it's so great that you find a way to adapt and still pursue fitness despite your pain and your weakness and your degenerative symptoms. Each one has said, instead, mocked me, laughed, and said, 10 minutes? It takes me longer than 10 minutes just to warm up. What we see in CrossFit is what we see in many cults, and that is the worship of elitism. I'm different than you, therefore I'm better than you. No, sometimes you're just different. Now, there's nothing wrong with working out every day for multiple hours if you can do it in a way that's good for your body and good for your relationships. Mazel tov, knock yourself out. But when in your thinking there's only one way to do things, there's no other ways, that's leading you dangerously down the path of fundamentalism, where our options are diminished radically and we only have one course of action. That's why I choose liberalism in every area of my life. I choose flexibility and adaptability. I choose to question my assumptions at every turn. I found that doing so habitually puts us in the company of the great male and female thinkers throughout the ages. And I wish to be numbered amongst them. How about you? Thank you for your time and your kind attention. I would be remiss if I didn't remind you that the Friday series of weekly meditation classes, either over your webcam or in person, begins October 2nd, and you can participate for free. Just register using one of the links below. I wish to thank everyone who chooses to be who chooses to patronize the Buddha Joy Meditation School over Patreon. It's through your generosity and your kindness that we're able to offer free meditation classes, webinars, videos, community outreach, and monastic support. Thank you very much. May you and yours be healthy and happy. Bye-bye now.